What's up, everybody? We're here with SportsFest. I'm here with my man, Phil Morrison of Hoops for Christ. Phil ran our basketball clinics last year at SportsFest, and it was obviously one of the most popular places. And real quick, I've been around basketball coaching for about 15 years, and what Phil and his partner Terrence Farley does as far as teaching kids, it's second to none. If you haven't seen what they do, you need to get your kid out involved with what Phil and Terrence are doing, because it's pretty incredible as far as learning the game, teaching life lessons, and really just kind of wrapping everything around basketball. So Phil, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. Excited about this year.
Tell us a little bit about Hoops for Christ. So what's going on?
So Hoops for Christ basically operates and partners with different churches and organizations like Mid-America, Special Olympics, and we're just basically investing in kids through the game of basketball.
Awesome. So as far as SportsFest 2018, what can we look to see a little bit different than what we did last year?
I think we're going to go a little more in depth. So we're going to focus on, if you've got beginners or people that are new to the game and just want to learn to fall in love with it, we'll start at their level. And then if you've got kids that are a little more advanced or more competitive, we'll have something for them as well. So we can focus on both groups this year.
Phil, how can somebody get involved with what you guys are doing with kids? Is it Mid-America? Where do they get involved with you at?
I mean, they can basically just go to hoopsforchrist.org. So if you just go to hoopsforchrist.org, we got all of our information on private training, weekly clinics, camps, youth leagues. We kind of do it all. And we're training hundreds of players throughout Louisville, from little guys on up to high school, college, and then local pro guys that live here.
Awesome. So we can't let Phil leave here without giving us a quick tip. So Phil's going to give us a tip here, and then we hope to see you at SportsFest 2018.
Okay, with a lot of players with shooting, I think shooting is the most valuable asset to have as a basketball player. You want to avoid pushing. So a lot of kids, when they're young, they try to push the ball. What you want to do is use your legs and do what I call the Steph Curry rule. Now, Steph Curry is known as the splash brother. He's got that high arc where the ball goes into the net. The key is when you shoot, your elbow is above your eye. So you want to hold your follow through till the ball goes through the net, elbow above the eye. That's going to help a lot of young players develop that shot and just work at it over time.
So you saw the form, you saw the swish. Phil's a former professional basketball player, college basketball player, and actually I guess all the guys that train with you guys are either former pros or former college players, right?
A lot of them are. We train a lot of kids, but people locally they may know as like Peyton Siva or Jalen Johnson or Tony Hicks, guys from U of L. And so we train a lot of pros, but we focus primarily on the younger players. And between me and Terrence, we played in 14 different countries overseas professionally.
So obviously no brainer. If you want to get your kid involved in basketball, we'll see you at SportsFest 2018.